Roll the corn. Let's go, man. We've been here the whole time, people. We've been in America the whole time, and I'm going to prove it today. Renzo, what up? Let me share the live. We've been here the whole time, people. We've been here so long that I'm going to show you. We've been here the whole time. Cedric Daniels, what up? Roll the corn. I'm going to break history today. We've been here the whole time. We've been here the whole time, people. Roll the corn. Oh, shit. I ain't try to do that. Roll the corn. Let me get my live set up. Share the live. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my live subscription. My Cash App is We Know the Truth now. With the red logo. There it is right there. Roll the corn. Who we got in the chat? Jerome, what up? Randomly Savage, what up? Time Today, what up? Randomly Savage. Jerome, 73 Ace. Roll the corn. Who is that? Corinth. That's a great name. Corinth. Corinth got a corn base. Corinth, your name is corn based. Roll the corn. I'm telling you now. That's a beautiful name, Corinth. Roll the corn. Yo, Locktown, what up? I'm finna get deep, y'all. Roll the corn. I'm finna show y'all we been here the whole time. Now, this is Egypt in the background. I'm gonna show you that we been here the whole time, people. Ain't nobody done this but our people. That's what this live is about. We been here the whole time. Your name is Corinthians? Corinthian. You got a beautiful name. That stands for, that's the corn columns. That is the ancient columns, Corinthian columns. Corn columns. Research it. Roll the corn. I'm finna get out the screen so I can show y'all. But listen to me closely. Listen to me closely while I explain why you been here the whole time. Derica, what up? Let me get out the frame. Roll the corn. And this is amazing stuff. This amazing stuff, people. Now, how do I get out the frame? Let me see. Effects. Roll the corn. We've been here the whole time. Let's go back to that receipt. It's not the bigger one. All right. Share the live. Here we go. Okay. Now, Carl Macon, what up? Lexon, what up? This what's going on, people. This is Egypt. This is the pyramid of the Nile right here. This is a perfect diagram of what I'm going to show y'all to let y'all know we've been in America the whole time, people. Roll the corn. Now, on the left is the mound of Abu. That is the Sirius star in Egypt, right? The three pyramids of Giza is Orion's belt. There are 4 mounds around the pyramids of Giza that makes up the whole Orion the Hunter, people. The 3 pyramids of Giza is Orion's belt. It makes up, with mounds around it, it makes up Orion the Hunter. The whole Orion the Hunter. At the bottom, you see the Sun Temple and you see the Pleiades star system on the ground in Egypt, people. You see it, right? Let me zoom in on that. Roll the coin. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay. The 3 pyramids of Giza is Orion's belt. Now you see the 4 ruins around it. The 4 ruins around it are 4 mounds that are around the 3 pyramids. That makes up Orion the Hunter, people. Don't forget that. That makes up Orion the Hunter. Now let's go look at the bottom. Let's go look at the bottom. Roll the coin. Now, going down, you see the Sun Temple and you see the Pleiades star system in temples on the ground. All this align up with the stars, people. I want you to remember that. The Sun Temple, Pleiades. Orion's belt makes Orion the Hunter. Don't forget that. Roll the coin. Don't forget that now, because I'm going to show you this in America. I'm going to show you this in America so you will know who built this stuff, because this is our ancient teachings. Roll the coin. Now, let me give you one more example before I keep going. This is the Sirius star right there to the left. That's the Sirius star. That's the Sirius. Here go to Orion's belt. I'm going left to right. That's east to west. Here go Orion's belt in the middle with Orion the Hunter all the way around it. You see it, right? You see it, right? Same layout in Giza. Same layout in Africa. Now, what's at the end of this? Let's go to the end of this so I can show you the end of it. Let's go to the end. The Pleiades star system on the end of this, bro. Now, do you see it? Roll the coin. Put a number 2 in the chat if you see it. Put a 2 in the chat. It's going Sirius star, Orion belt, Orion the Hunter around it. You keep going to the west, you get the Pleiades star system. You see it, right? With the Sun Temple. Here you go right here. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. In Egypt, there is a star before you get to the Pleiades star system. They call it the Sun Temple. Roll the coin. Now let me show you. This is Cahokia. This is Cahokia, people. That is Orion the Hunter on the ground in Cahokia, people. Just like the pyramids of Giza. That is Orion the Hunter in Cahokia, St. Louis, Illinois area. It's the same thing, people. Now, I showed you Orion the Hunter in Cahokia. Now let me show you the Pleiades and the Sun Temple in Cahokia. Here you go right here. That's the Pleiades on the left. That is the primary mound or the Sun Mound, the Sun Temple in Cahokia, Illinois. Just like Egypt, it's aligned the same way. Come on now. Roll the coin. Now let's go to the Mayan temples. Let's go to the Mayan temples, people. Let's go to the Mayan temples. You see it? This is in the Maya Pyramid of Tycho. The seven temples is the Pleiades. That's the Sun Temple right there going left to right. So we got the Pleiades and the Sun Temple. Do you see it? is just like Egypt, people. But this one I get deep right here. This where I show you that we from America. I showed you Cahokia. That's in the middle of America. Let's go to Mississippi. Let's go to Mississippi. Roll the corn. Let's go to Mississippi, people. Let's go to the SIP. Let's go back to the and all this stuff is on the Mississippi River. Don't forget that. All of this is on the Mississippi River. Cahokia is on the Mississippi River, people. Let's go to Vicksburg, Mississippi. It's on the Mississippi River, Vicksburg. Now, this is the whole map. This is the whole map. Do you see the Sun Temple all the way to the left? You see that, right? You see that, right? The Sun Temple all the way to the left. You right? You see it. This is Vicksburg, Mississippi now. Sun Temple on the left. We going to the right. There are 7 monuments on top of mounds at the Vicksburg Military Park, aligned with the Pleiades. And on the other side of town, you got the Sun Temple going east to west. That is the summer solstice, just like the stars in the sky. This is on the Mississippi River, people, in Vicksburg, Mississippi. I grew up 30 miles from here. Roll the corn. Let me block you. Now, let me zoom into this. Let me zoom in. Here is the Sun Temple. They got a monument on top of it. Just like Egypt, got a Sun Temple. Let's go look at the Pleiades. We got 1, 2, obelisk. We got the 3rd tower. That's 3. Number 4 is the house in the middle right there. That's 4. 5 is the little black monument going down that street right there. That's 5. Over the top of it, you see another obelisk. That's 6. And to the left of it, you see the black obelisk right there. That's 7, people. This stuff is on top of mounds built just like Egypt in Mississippi. That's why they put the military park on top of it, so you won't see your ancient culture on the ground in Mississippi. Roll the corn. That is the Sun Temple and the Pleiades, just like Egypt. Roll the corn. She said, what is with the corn? If you don't know about now, you will never know. Now, let's keep going. We know the truth now. We got it in Cahokia. We got it in Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi. Where else we got it at? We know the truth now. Whoa. Roll the corn. Watch this. Where else we got it at? Where is Orion the Hunter in America? Right here. Arizona. Mesa Verde. You got the 3 Orion's belt temples, and the whole thing is shaped like Orion the Hunter in the sky, people. You got Cahokia, you got Vicksburg, Mississippi, you got Arizona, got Orion's belt and Orion the Hunter right there. This is Mesa Verde. Do your research on that. Let's keep going. Where else Orion the Hunter at? Whoa. This is the Grand Canyon, people. You exactly right. You exactly right, Big C. The 4 corners are around Orion. You are exactly right. That is Orion the Hunter. This is in the Grand Canyon. Look at that. The Temple of Isis. The Tower of Set. Osiris Temple. The Tower of Ra. You see it. This is the Grand Canyon. I showed you the Grand Canyon, Cahokia, Vicksburg Military Park, Mesa Verde in Arizona, just like Egypt on the ground with the temples or the mounds, people. You've been here the whole time. This is the same thing on the Nile. We looking at the Nile, but we're not looking at the places in America got this same star alignment. Receipts. Him American. Roll the receipts. Let's keep going. I ain't done. I'm not done. This is Arlington National Park, people. That's the Pleiades star system on the ground at Arlington National Park, people. These people have built monuments on top of our ancient culture. All over America. We've been here the whole time. Roll the coin. We've been here the whole time. Now let's go look at the mounds. Let's go look at the mounds. Pleiades star system. Roll the coin. The mounds are aligned with it. The temples are aligned with it. The old Chaco Canyon in Mesa Verde in Arizona is aligned with it. We've been here the whole time, people. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Let's keep going. I might have a couple of more. Now, we got stone chambers up there in the northeast of America. Stone chambers with this on the look, now check this out. Check this out. These are the stone chambers in Massachusetts, right? That's the Pleiades star system. You see what it said at the bottom, right? The Pleiades setting over Pratt Hill, New England, people. Pratt Hill is in Massachusetts. It's in New England. These are stone chambers. They align with the Pleiades and the equinox too, people. Just like Egypt. Come on now. Now let's go look in the inside. Let's go look in the inside. Look at that pyramid at the bottom in the inside of those stone chambers. Roll the corn. Look at the pyramid on the inside of the stone chambers aligned with the Pleiades star system, people. Now you tell me who built this stuff. I ain't even gonna cuss today. You tell me who built this stuff. From the mounds to the cliff dwellers to the Mayans to the Mississippians, them all our people. They building stuff the same way, aligned with the Pleiades. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Now let's go back one more time. One more time. One more time for your mind. Let's go through it again. Some of these sites in America are so huge. They are so huge, people, that we can't see it. The sun temple representation might be 2 miles away from the mound complex, people. So we can't see it unless you get a map of the whole area. That's the only way you can see it. This stuff is so huge, it's across town. We got mounds that are connecting with other mounds way on the other side of town. We don't see it because it's not right all there together. This stuff is separated all the way from the other side, people. Now look how big this is in Egypt. Look how big this is. This is how big it is in America. Look how big that is. This how big the areas is, people. They don't never show you about the Sun Temple and the Pleiades in Egypt. They just show you the 3 pyramids and the Sphinx. They won't show you the whole layout. You see what I'm saying? Roll the coin. Here go Cahokia, Orion the Hunter. Same layout. That's Cahokia. This Arizona Mesa Verde. Same layout. This the Grand Canyon. Same layout in the Grand Canyon. Mississippi. Same layout. They just put military Confederate monuments on top of the mounds. If you think I'm making this up, watch this. They put Confederate monuments on top of the mounds, people. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Roll the coin. Here you go. There you go right there. You think I'm making this stuff up? They put Confederate monuments on top of ancient mounds aligned with the stars, people. Then tell you it's a military park or a cemetery. Roll the coin. This is what's going on in America. All these war memorials and all that stuff on top of your ancestors. Roll the coin. It's right on top of your ancestors. Look at the face on the wall. Look at the face on the wall to the left, people. It's a face carved right in the wall in them chambers up there in New England. Look at that. It's a pyramid on the floor, and you got a face on the wall to the left. This our culture. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. This on the floor. Pyramid right on the floor. Pyramid right on the floor in that chamber. This our culture. Roll the coin. Now watch this. Watch this. Look at that. That's the same way Egyptians are buried, people. This is a Mississippian culture artifact. Who done it first? Who done it first? You've been here the whole time. Let's zoom in on that. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. The Moors ain't built no Great Wall of China, bro. Quit saying that, bro. You don't know no better. Roll the coin. Look at that. That's where this come from. That's where this come from, people. That's where this come from. Roll the coin. You get this first, then you get this later on, thousands of years later. Thousands of years later, you get this. Now do you understand where I'm coming from? Roll the coin.